Dude, just look at THOLIN go. Absolute campaign farmer extraordinaire. And just one of the ways that you could be using your THOLIN on your account, man. So what is it, guys? This is Cobb. Here are all the ways I'm using THOLIN to just boost the hell out of my own free-to-play account since taking him on up to 6 stars. And some champion combos that work exceptionally well with THOLIN as well. His campaign clear speed isn't like extraordinary. Oh my god, man. The amount of extra turns he just got. This is absolutely disgusting as hell, man. I'm going to be going over the way that I've built THOLIN on my free-to-play account. All the areas of the game where I'm using him, and some champion combos that look to be working exceptionally well with this angry little man dwarf. If you're pumped as hell, man, over THOLIN, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We've got lots of videos coming up, man, covering what THOLIN can do all up and over here. And if you're looking to start off a new Raid Shadow Legends account, man, make sure to get that done by clicking on the beginner promo link that is down below the top of the video description box, man. You can even start out that new account, man, not just with all of the promo link freebies that you see on screen right now beside me, but also THOLIN foulbeard himself using beginner promo code Demon Slayer on that new Raid account, man. So if you've got a friend that you want to invite to start playing Raid Shadow Legends, that is the beginner link to send them, and make sure they use beginner code Demon Slayer, man, to help them get off to the best start imaginable in 2025. Okay, man, let's go ahead and just throw some ranks into these guys real quick. THOLIN time. This is how I've got to build on the free-to-play account, and dude, it's amazing, man. I love this. Okay, I don't really have the option for like super good savage gear or like lethal gear or whatever on the free-to-play account right now, so I'm going with what I consider like the next best option for THOLIN, which is Relentless. Relentless gear, of course, keying into that chance for 18% extra chance every single turn to get an extra turn, which is very lovely. I've still got him built up with a 100% crit rate, as you can see, and as good of crit damage as I can push, given the gear that I have available to me on this free-to-play account. The amulet's only an attack amulet. I don't have a single crit damage amulet on the entire account that I can actually put on him, so that sucks. And he doesn't have the banner just yet because I don't want to ascend him until the CVC starts in about 8 days' time, right? Because that's just so many free CVC points, it makes no sense for me to ascend him just yet, right? I'm in no crazy rush. But yeah, that's why I've got him built on out. Ooh. We actually don't have a relic on THOLIN. I'm just going to real quick, before we do anything else, try to craft him a happy little malefic talon here real quick. If we can get that done, that would be amazing. Oh god, one craft left with the chimera materials. I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, we tried, but screw it. First little champion combo that I'm using THOLIN with. Well, I'm basically throwing THOLIN into any team where I can make use of a Morag or any ally attack champion, sort of like Morag, into any content where that champion fits, right? So we've got Morag Bronzelock here, teams up with 2 random allies to attack a single enemy. Of course, Morag is a very accessible epic champion that you can throw in alongside your THOLIN. Better ally attack champions might be things like Farrakhan the Fat, or even a Lady Mikage if you're using her in Hydra. You might have a pretty damn good combo to use alongside THOLIN. Why? His A1 is bloody amazing. Dude, it's really good. Attack all enemies before attacking, has a chance to place weaken debuff for a couple of turns against all enemies, and also cannot be resisted against bosses, right? It's just a really bloody good A1 to be getting off against waves of enemies against bosses with these ally attack champions. So that's like combo number 1 that you can throw THOLIN in with in things like dungeon teams, Hydra teams, and stuff like that. And then, of course, the second champion type is just going to be any kind of decreased defense champion. We've got Ugo all up and over here, man. Decreased defense, 60% version. It's just going to, dude, we're just going to mince the waves in Dragon here. Also, if you don't have an Ugo, you're just getting started in Raid, just farm the campaign farmable rare champion War Maiden. You can farm her on campaign stage 9. She brings 100% land rate, decreased defense, and a 310 cooldown on an AoE on her A3. So she's damn good to go as well. Never actually given this team a run out, but let's just go ahead and throw him in there and see what THOLIN can do. Again, he's only level 55, he doesn't have a banner, and he's only got like 150% crit damage with this build, so I'm not expecting his damage numbers to be out of control or whatever, but I am quite interested in seeing just how much damn he can get off compared to the other nerds on this team. Right, let's give this team a go, shall we, and just see what they can do. I tell you what, I'm going to ally attack in with the Morag straight away, just to see if we can trigger the THOLIN's A1 again, which we do, which is just a lovely big AoE smack to throw in there. So yeah, he just kind of claps cheeks against waves, the extra turns when they come on in from his Relentless set in particular. Very nice also. And I'm mostly curious to see his damage versus the Alice's damage in Stage 20 Dragon right here. Given that the Alice has a much better build, way higher crit damage on this free-to-play account, and the 5-star soul is on the Alice as well, and so let's just see what he can do. especially up against the boss. He's going to get an extra turn right away, followed by his double hitter. Not too bad. Sadly, this time the ally attack doesn't hit him, but he did land that weaken debuff up against the dragon boss. I think that's the main strength of THOLIN, by the way, so far, is just how sort of catch-all he is. He feels like a good, solid champion into so many different areas of the game. He's going to scale up as one of your key Hydra damage dealers. He's good into basically all of the dungeons, kind of, at least for smashing through the waves and the weaken against the boss. Very, very nice. Not even bad into PvP, you know, if you're just getting started in the game and you just need a solid AoE nuker. He can kind of do a little bit of everything, man. Really, really like the guy so far. And alright, man, down goes Dragon. How did you do in terms of competing with the Alice? So he's like 300,000 damage behind the Alice. Again, the Alice, 5-star awakened, better gear, and has masteries, none of which the THOLIN has, you know what I'm saying? So I think that he's doing pretty damn okay. That's a pretty damn good show, given the stiff competition that he is up against. Next up, Hydra. Oh yes, you heard me, boys. This is the Hydra team that we're going to be trying out here. I've never earned a Hydra chest in my life on this account. Very, very recently, I took Seeker up to 6 stars, and of course, THOLIN is now up to 6 stars as well. THOLIN, great Hydra damage dealer, by the way. The Seeker's going to come in as our provoker against the Head of Decay, and then with the block buffs champion being on the Ugo, we might actually just have what it takes now. We've got like the main pillars that we need to start making a Hydra team work in terms of at least just getting our very first Hydra chest coming in on this free-to-play account, man. But yeah, THOLIN is going to be amazing into Hydra because he's weakened debuff on his A1, cannot be resisted. Needless to say, I'm going to be getting him fully booked up as soon as I possibly can in the next personal rewards. I can almost get him fully booked. I've got enough legendary bucks saved up from just blasting champ training and stuff like that. Let's see if we can get our very first Hydra key here. With the THOLIN on side. Hopefully plenty of extra turns for him to sort of push us over the line here. I just want to make sure that the opener goes correctly, so I am going to manual this a little bit here as we're getting started. Oh my god, the Ugo lands his blah 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 and everything. That's amazing. Then we get up the decreased speed HP burn on everybody, and now we get to actually this attack should just automatically go into the Head of Decay. Please provoke. Oh, thank Jeebus. Okay, lovely. So the Seeker is up and firing. Now it's time for the THOLIN to come on in, start smacking cheeks just a little bit. Damage is not going to be amazing yet. He takes a little bit of ramp-up time. Okay, give him a chance, right, to get his extra turns in and stuff like that. And get those AoE weaken debuffs up and all that good stuff. Dude, this is going to be an easy Hydra chest here. Now that, dude, my free-to-play account was power spiked so hard over the past, like, 2 weeks because I got the, I got my Supreme Gallic fully booked. Then we got THOLIN, who's just getting his extra 10 triggers just now. So there's his first attack. Then he's going to smack him with the A1, spread the weaken debuff to almost all of the Hydra heads there also. Very, very nice. Then getting the Seeker up to 6 stars. So I actually have a provoke for the Head of Decay now in Hydra. Like, it's all just come together very, very quickly. And so, yeah. While I don't expect us to be decapitating heads and like popping off with like 25 million damage or whatever or something in Hydra for this first key, this should be our first Hydra key where we're able to clock in a few million damage at least and get our chests coming in for Mithrala. Very, very nice, man. Cool. And Supreme Gallic is absolutely popping off, man. He's also running in a Relentless set as well, so he's getting extra turns every now and again. Our healing on this team isn't stupendous, so I'm hoping that we just clock in enough damage to get this done nice and quickly. Ooh, the Seeker actually failed to land the provoke here, man. The THOLIN goes absolutely mental with a bunch of AoE hits. Not extraordinary damage on those hits, again, just yet. Again, I'd rather have him built in the likes of... oh, he's actually about to die horribly. I'd rather have him built in like Savage gear if I could, of course, especially for use in Hydra, needless to say. Come on, man, land the provoke, Seeker. Thank you, dude. Oh my god. Seeker is actually like a legitimately pretty damn good Hydra provoker, man. Not bad at all. Oh my god, we are very, very close to popping the first Hydra head here, dude. It's actually fit to go down. In fact, THOLIN himself might be able to do the honors here. If we could just like focus this thing down, he is. He just executes the hell out of it, dude. Oh my god. We have a real Hydra team all of a sudden. That happened so fast on the free-to-play account, dude. And THOLIN is legitimately going to be part of this, like, advanced Hydra team for quite a while now. Like, he's good enough, man, to earn his spot in Hydra and stick around in this team for quite some time, so... Wow, dude, what a difference a Seeker can make. And a fully booked Supreme Gallic. And the THOLIN helping out as well, of course. Okay, this isn't a Hydra video, so I'm just going to skip to the end of this, I guess. THOLIN's turn's coming up. I've got a good feeling about extra attacks coming in here, dude. There's this random little A1, the double hitter on the A2 there, coming in big on the decapitated head. At least big numbers for the free-to-play account, but, you know. No! the Head of Wrath pops up, and one thing we do not have in this team is, of course, a decreased attack, and so it ends our lives pretty damn quickly. Okay, man, so the Supreme Gallic, no surprise, fully booked up, AoE HP banner, clapping cheeks, man, really boosting our damage in Hydra for the time being. THOLIN, not even level 60 without a banner and all that stuff we mentioned already, man. 1.5 million damage, we can work with that, man, we can build on that. I am gonna go ahead and keep that result. Ooh, dude, our very first Hydra chest incoming, man. Very, very pleased with that, man. It's an adept chest as well. Oh, very saucy. Now, another champion that I took up to 60 recently that I'm also using alongside THOLIN is actually Tagore into Chimera. Tagore's a great champion, man. What a solid little epic champion this is, dude. Nice and tanky, nice and bulky, dude. Brings a bit of healing on his A2, as well as the increased speed buff on the 3-turn. Real nice. Most crucially, though, brings that saucy revive into Chimera, which is just a very, very nice to have. Like a crucial tool to bring alongside. Running him alongside Rector, plenty of healing. Backup revives, all of that good stuff, man. THOLIN in the team alongside Ugo once again to bring decreased attack and weaken debuff into Chimera. So, yeah. That's his job on the team. I've already done my easy Chimera key here. So this is normal mode Chimera. I actually ended up pushing like, I don't know, 15 million damage or something into easy Chimera, which that's a lot for me. You know, like, what the hell, man? I don't usually do that much damage into Chimera. I usually get my ass kicked a little bit into Chimera on the free-to-play account, man. It's one of those tough modes until you got like the revive sorted and stuff like that. But I think with this team, now that the Tagore's 6 stars as well, we can maybe push like a decent amount of damage numbers as well into normal Chimera, right? Just not dying to Viper form is usually the biggest challenge, I find. Extra 10s coming in from THOLIN, dude. Absolutely love to see it. Oh my god, dude. He got 2 extra 10s in a row, man. Dude, I love THOLIN, the Relentless set, dude. It's so clowny, but at the same time, that ignore defense from like Savage or Lethal, or like even like a more advanced set like Merciless or whatever, you know, that's always going to be better. But, you know, on the free-to-play account, I just don't really have access to those kinds of tools just yet. I really, really like the Relentless set, man, on little THOLIN, dude. Just the amount of extra 10s he clocks in feels real good. Oh, down goes Tagore. And that's why, particularly in the early game, I like to have 2 revivers on my Chimera teams, so that, you know, even if the Tagore does get absolutely just headbutted to death, which is what happened, it's quite brutal, really, when you think about it, we at least have the Rector Wrath still on hand to pick him back up, you know. Oh god, THOLIN did too much damage and just ended himself. I tell you what, man, I think when it comes to the Ram form in Chimera, I think Plarium have really outdone themselves with making a not fun boss. No! It turns out that Chimera Viper, like on normal mode, still a little bit too much for us to bite off, man. But look at this. Supreme Gallic, 2.8 million damage. THOLIN, 2 million. Much more comparable when it's narrowed down to just a single target fight, right, compared to Hydra. THOLIN actually pulling his weight. Like, imagine when the little madman is actually in Savage gear and is booked and has a banner, you know? Like, he's going to be popping off in this thing, man. Well, popping off. He's going to do pretty good in this thing, man, I should say. Okay, let's go ahead, keep result, man. We'll lock that one in. That gets us the second chest in normal mode Hydra. Not too bad, man. THOLIN the catch-all, dude. He's just pretty decent everywhere. And what is this? What is this terrible, horrible, it's frankly insulting offer doing on my screen on my free-to-play account? Plarium, man. Real quick as well, something I should mention is THOLIN on the free-to-play account and on the main account as well. What kind of blessings and masteries do you want to be going with THOLIN foulbeard? For me, the blessings don't get much better than Nature's Wrath for THOLIN. Increase the damage inflicted by THOLIN for every debuff they successfully place, except debuffs by gear sets. That doesn't matter so much, of course. THOLIN is placing weakened debuff with his A1, and so even with just the 3-star blessing, increase the damage inflicted by this champ by 2% for every debuff they place successfully, up to 8%. It doesn't take him long at all to hit that 8%, and so even that 8% might not seem like a whole lot, man, but over the course of a longer fight, like a Hydra battle or whatever, this is going to stack up pretty quickly, and it's going to just accrue a crazy good amount of value over time. Of course, on the main account, I'm going to be going for the 5-star soul, able to stack that up to 15%, so it's going to become absolutely nuts, stack up faster and higher on the main account. That's going to be very, very lovely. As for THOLIN's masteries, it's very, very early days on my free-to-play account, of course, building these things out. And on the main account, these are the masteries that we have keyed on in. If I just hide my camera real quick. Yeah, I mean, the guy's got direct damage skills on every single ability that he uses, and so going the Helm Smasher route, just fine. I think 50% chance of ignoring 25% of the target's defense. For skills that ignore defense, yep, great stuff. very, very good. Of course, stacks with lethal gear and all of that good stuff. I do wonder if there's a case to be made for just going for the crit damage, but is Flawless Execution ever better, really, than Helm Smasher over the course of a longer fight? Things like Hydra and stuff like that? Probably not. You also don't really have to bother with the support tree at all, because of course your main use for THOLIN is going to be against bosses, and while the accuracy is going to be helpful against waves, and you can go an accuracy banner if you want, if you're using THOLIN everywhere in the game, just to get its accuracy up a bit, make sure you can land the weaken debuff against waves of enemies as well. But against bosses, the weaken debuff can't be resisted, and so the later on in the game you get, you'll eventually find that the accuracy tree becomes kind of redundant, and you can just go into the defense tree instead, chance to counter attack and just extra survivability and all of that good stuff. And yeah, this mastery build feels like a pretty decent one to me for THOLIN. Kudos to hellhades.com, man, for punching this one in. I just copied it. It felt like the best fit out of the selections on offer up there. And as for getting relics equipped on up to your THOLIN foulbeard, basically anything with crit damage is going to do just fine. Happy little Malefic Talon on my free-to-play is doing swell for me. Oh, wait a minute. This is on the main account. What am I talking about? I'd love this relic on my free-to-play account. Lastly, welcome to THOLIN on the main account, where we actually have him built out in lethal gear. 190 speed, lethal gear, 270% crit damage. Not bad. We've also got a happy little Talon on this THOLIN. I'm going to throw him into hard mode Hydra here with what I'm going to call my hand-me-down team. It's not really a hand-me-down team. There are some great champions here, obviously. But I am curious just to toss him in this team because this THOLIN is fully booked, and this is my last Hydra key that I've got to spend, you know. So let's toss him in this team into hard mode Hydra and just sort of see what he can do in terms of damage numbers by the end of this run, which I will actually just skip to the end of this one. Well, I won't. I'll wait until a couple of heads are decapitated so we can see them hitting. So we can see THOLIN smacking those heads, you know what I'm saying? Alright, man. Here he comes any second now, dude. He's about to swing on in. It's the back to the abyss. Look at the slow motion run. Bam, bam. Oh my god. Wow, dude. Okay, now you can see why I want my THOLIN built in Savage and Lethal gear on the free-to-play account as well. Ideally, as soon as possible, you know. Oh my god. What was that, like 1.6 million, 1.5 million damage total or something there? He's about to swing in again in just a sec, so we'll show one more clip of that, man, before we actually do skip to the end of this one. Big AoE hits, man, coming in huge. Also self-buffing with that increased attack as well. Not bad. Pretty solid, man. Oh my god. When everything's dead like this, dude, THOLIN just goes so mental. Oh. Huge smack on the ear one, dude. I really want him to throw in with that huge A2 again. Oh god, here it is. Oh my god, dude. 2.1 million damage. Man, it's ridiculous. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. 10 limit achieved. 86 million damage. Almost double the Skrank's damage, and this is a pretty good Skrank as well, man, if I do say so myself. You know, I might not be that far awakened, but even still. Oh my god, dude. And this is without the 5-star soul on the THOLIN as well, so we've still got room for growth here too. I think I will keep that result. And alright, man, that is main account versus free-to-play account. THOLIN, lots more room for growth still on the free-to-play, but that's just some of the ways, man, that I'm getting good use out of THOLIN instantly on both accounts, actually. I think this champion's great. I think that as good as people think that he is, I think he's actually a little bit better than people thought that he was, man. Just looking at this fusion and seeing how he's turning out and seeing his different use cases and stuff like that, man. Really, really like him indeed. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know how you are getting use out of your THOLIN foulbeard down below. And if you don't have yourself a THOLIN foulbeard, then why didn't you say so, man? Create a new raid account right now using my beginner promo link that's down below at the top of the description box, and use beginner promo code Demon Slayer to get your hands on your own THOLIN foulbeard to jumpstart your new raid account the right way. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to catch all of you all just a tad bit later, man.